Lanterns trailer.
Yes, we did.
Full Lanterns trailer. What'd you think?
Well, a whole lot better than that first one, huh?
Oh my.
We got a lot of...
That felt a lot more lanterns than the first one.
Yeah, we got suits, actually. We got some lantern suits.
Right?
We got a
The
grumpy...
ring in use.
Right. Ring in use.
Novel idea.
Grumpy Hal.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait for that. We did get a nice little flash of Guy Gardner.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
looks like we're seeing a young Jon Stewart as well.
Mm-hmm.
We're in for something special, I think.
Truly, I was just delighted to see the ring in action. Like, you can overthink this if you're the folks that are in the kitchen putting this meal together on, hey, yeah, listen, I know we're doing a lantern show, but you know what would be really cool is if we hardly use the Green Lantern powers. Yeah, it's not why we're watching it. You know, you can make it something else. That's fine. Make a different show, but don't make a Green Lantern show if that's really your itch. So now, just because this trailer got a little bit heavier into the Green Lantern actual action doesn't mean that's what we're going to get in the show. That is very much to be determined. But from a marketing perspective, it was certainly a stronger foot forward.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I'm excited to see this move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Really got to show the relationship that Jon and Hal are going to have, which it sounds like Jon is going to have his hands full with his mentor. So,
oh dear. Yeah. I'll be very curious. So obviously we've got aged up Hal here, or at least further down the line Hal. I'll be very curious what this show gives us in terms of what Hal's been through already, right? Because his comic history is dense with a lot of negatives, right? So there's plenty of options that the show could choose to draw from. For those of you unaware, Hal Jordan, like many a comic book character, has died and then come back. Because comics, I don't think we're going to get anything that extreme in this show, but Parallax, right? What are the odds that Hal's already tangled with the likes of Parallax? We know Sinestro is out there.
Officially defected.
Yep. Officially already out of the Green Lantern Corps. To what extent has he built up the Yellow Lantern Corps? No idea. And that's something that this show, up to this point in its marketing, has done a really intentional job of, is not revealing a darn thing about truly who the bad guys are, who the antagonists are. It's a lot of self-conflict between Jon and Hal, or internal conflict rather between Jon and Hal. But we don't know who they're conflicting against other than each other.
Well, I don't think we even have a hint.
No.
We have zero
truly.
hints, so we don't know either.
No.
So it's they're really leaning into the mystery side of things on that front as well, which I feel like is a little bit different for the Green Lanterns.
What if Bruce Wayne just shows up and is like, hey, I'm a great detective. I'd love to help you out here.
What a weird spot for him to show
right?
up. But
Nebraska.
Right. I'm be like, oh, it's Batman. That'd be
Do we
fantastic.
know who you are? Just Bruce. Okay.
Aliens again.
Aliens again. Okay, so we're still a couple months out. At this point, I'm hoping that Lanterns continues to hold things relatively close to the vest, right? I will be curious if in another month or so after we get the Supergirl movie, if there will be any additional reveals with the show. But to me, the best foot forward is, hey, just show you exist. You don't need to go nuts with revealing anything that pertains to the plot. We just need the tone of the show.
Well, I even compare it to, when we did get Guy. Yeah. He's a lot more bright on the screen, especially with the constructs. Those are bright green. And for this show, it seems like they've really done a effort to make it toned down. Like they are like, yes, it's green, but this green is worn out.
Yep.
The willpower may not be as strong as we think it is.
This is a traffic light that's been around for some decades.
Correct.
This wasn't freshly installed.
Right. It is. It's seen some things.
Yep.
And it's time to get refreshed.
Right.
So I'm guessing that's just for the tone of the show, since they're going for a more grittier, true detective style is what they always compare it to. with these guys. So,
which, by the way, that's a little risky because out of all those True Detective seasons, and I think there's been a total of 4 now, and it's a unique approach because none of the seasons experience connective tissue or returning cast members. As far as I know, as far as I've seen, they're supposed to be self-contained, independent stories. Just more of the style in which the story is told. I don't think in any of those instances have they captured the lightning in a bottle that they got with season 1 with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. So and that season was phenomenal. But there's been this pattern of TV shows and HBO in particular going, hey, let's try and do that again. And they just haven't done it with with True Detective seasons 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, so I'm a little wary of how proud they are of, hey, this is like True Detective. It's like that worked once,
right?
Are we sure that's the model to follow when the next 3 iterations have all been varying levels of okay? Like I don't think any of them have been outright bad, but I remain super excited about seeing Green Lanterns in action. Jon Stewart probably most in particular, but I'm also just so genuinely skeptical of, is this the right route to go? And we'll see. We'll see. The proof will be in the pudding, as they say, in a few months.
They always call them space cops.
Yep.
But let's be real. They are more space soldiers.
Correct.
So, I mean, look, you have Hal, who's a former fighter, is a fighter pilot.
Yep.
John is former military.
Marine. Yep.
Guy is just a brawler.
Just a dude.
That dude is he's going to be on the front lines just enjoying punching the crap out of people.
Yep.
You don't really get out of that military-esque platform until Rayner.
Yep.
Because he's just some artist guy.
Yep.
But it's just been so when those are your 3 out of the 4 main Green Lanterns are like, oh, we're here to strategize and fight criminals. It's a little different than them being on the ground and trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a different route from what we're used to. But I think it can work.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that at this point, like, we don't have any hasty here's my biggest concern. Okay, my most precise concern is that they're going to kill off Hal Jordan. Like, they've aged him up to tell his story in this long form show and then off him or parallax him. And Hal Jordan is a compelling character, a really compelling character. And I enjoy Jon Stewart as well. And they can coexist.
And they should
coexist. The setup that we've had from this marketing has been, on the one hand, veiled, but the one item it has been so heavy-handed about is that Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, as far as we know, don't like each other. And this is the most heavy-handed piece. Hal has said, hey, the only way you're getting this ring is over my dead body. Huh. So we're being that transparent with it? I hope not. I really hope not. But that is the one qualm that I've got at this stage.
Well, and that's a weird part, too, because most of the time it's just a Green Lantern ring and another Green Lantern ring. So it's never been like training the successor to just, But at the same time, maybe Hal's going off into retirement because he's sick of Oa, because that's also kind of been made clear, is that he does not get along with the people who made the damn ring.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we're definitely going to be in a weird space in lore with this show. So it'll be very interesting to explore just that aspect of why Hal is the way that he is here. Yeah. So I'm hoping he doesn't die.
Yeah.
I am hoping they don't go villain route where Parallax takes him over and then he blows up an entire city, because that is what a horrid, awful route for Hal to go out.
Yeah, we don't need that.
So I'm hoping at the end of it, he gets a ring, John gets a ring, we're all good. Everybody's alive, and Hal just gets called back to Oa and has to deal with those shenanigans. So that's what I hope. And they leave John to protect Earth.
100%. Listen, the groundedness that, again, the showrunners are choosing to be so proud of is fine if it's in regards to the character development, right? If we're going to do a slow burn there, so be it. But these characters are intergalactic. And yes, they are anchored to Earth. That's great. But there's only so much time that we can realistically have with these particular characters, with this particular skill set on Earth before it's going to get real tedious real quick. So again, I remain excited that we're getting Green Lanterns and extremely nervous that this is the format in which they're being presented as far as we know right now.
And we're getting a lot of Lanterns because we're getting 8 episodes, allegedly.
Yep.
And almost all of them an hour long.
Yep. And the powers that be at HBO are already spinning the wheels for a development of season 2. It's not a hard announcement, so to speak, that's been made of, hey, season 2 is fully in development, but it's in the works, so that speaks to some semblance of cautious optimism there. But as we know, anything that's in development can have the plug pulled at any given time. Speaking of in development, unless there's anything else you want to hit on as far as Lanterns go.
No, that's it for that part.